What's going on, soul peeps? I'm back again with ideas to lift up our communities, to lift up our communities for the better. And also, before I even get started, again, forgive me for the audio, but I just want to tell you a quick story today. Now, recently I visited a friend. While visiting that friend, I was sitting in the living room with the family's teenager son, and he was doing two things simultaneously, right? I was sitting there and I was observing what he was doing. He was playing video game. I believe it was PlayStation, and he had his phone right next to him. So he does repetitive action where he would play video games for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then he would browse or scroll down on his phone for about 2 to 3 minutes. So he was doing that action, those two different actions for a long time. And then I had visibility on his phone. I could see that he was, hopping between different social media networks. He was just hopping back and forth, so doing that repetitive action, and I decided, I gotta take action. I sat there for a long time and said, this is the perfect opportunity for me to say something. So I just got up, stood right in front of him, and I forced that remote control out of his hand, and I said, man, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? See, your parents are immigrants. They brought you here as a little kid. You've learned the culture, you learned the ways, you learned the language, you have the fundamentals to explore the nation. You see, now you are responsible to change the family tree and the history, financially and in every other possible ways. Now, you see, if you tell me what are you doing now, it's going to bring opportunities, because opportunities are out there and it's up for grabs. If you tell me what are you doing right now, help you get there, I'll just shut up. You see, if you start establishing some goals, because I know there's something that you really want to do that makes you get up in the morning, you know what I mean? And from that, I actually asked him this question: what do you want to be? What do you want to do? And he looked up to me and he said, man, I want to make a lot of money, bro. That's what I want to make. I want to make a lot of money. And I left and I said, man, that is vague. You got to be more specific. But regardless, how is this helping you get there? What are you doing right now helping you get there? And I said, no, I'll put up some thoughts right now. I'll just tell you some few stuff that you start doing that can change your life and change your family forever, as it will have a huge impact on how your family gets structured. So I said, you should start thinking about what really makes you get up in the morning, and think about that and write it down, and then really start doing one thing, bro. One single thing a week, a month. Is that asking for too much? One thing that help you meet or accomplish an objective that you set for the end of the year. Set one objective and do one thing, maybe for an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, entertain yourself. You can still do this, but all I'm saying is that, you got what it takes. You have manpower. It's so powerful that doing this mindless task right now won't get you to a better lifestyle. You're not using it to its full potential. So you need to start developing some goals, some habits, some predictive task that really actually uses your mind, because this is what we're made for. We need to start using it to its full potential. And then from there, I said, all right, you gotta promise me that you do this, because I wish someone had told me this when I was your age, even though I'm not far away, but I've learned the ways, I've learned methods, strategies that I'm telling you right now that will impact your life for the better. You'll start doing whatever because you haven't put some thoughts into what you really want to be, what you really want to do. Because most of the time you want to copy the brightest thing out there. Sometimes that's dangerous because that's not really what you want to be. So you want to really sit down and get rid of the music, get rid of the sound alone, and really pay attention and think, man, what do I really want to do? What would really make me get up in the morning, man? This life, this job, this career, What is it? What is it? Figure that out and then write it down and then do one thing a month. Is that asking for too much? A month that will help you get there. Plot twist, Larry. Plot twist, people. I didn't really actually say that because I know what goes through the mind of a 17 years old. Because I've been there. So what I actually did, it was time for me to leave. I gave him knuckles, bam, and I said, man, did you do your schoolwork? And he said, man, I gotta do few write-ups. So I gotta do few tasks, but I'll do later on. It's gonna be easy. So just later on, I'll take care of it. And I said, man, go do your schoolwork. And then I left. But the idea, the thoughts that I was having at that moment, which is exactly what I just said, stuck with me. That I'm just said, I gotta broadcast this to the whole community. To the whole community, because I know what establishing small goals will have in what impact will it have in the long term. This is why I'm saying it. Sometimes it doesn't have to be big. Small, something small, an hour, once a month. Small objective per year makes a huge difference in 5-10 years. Sometimes we can't see that far. This is why we totally ignore it. But the sooner you start, this is why I'm putting this out there. The sooner you start, the better. Because I was back there, I wish I knew all of this when I was, his age. But I've applied it in my life later because it's not too late. I'm not that far away. It's not too late. I've already applied some of those concepts and I've already see difference in my life. I already see the impact in my life that I can, bring something even bigger if I keep working on. This is why I want to put it out there so your teenager son, or if you're a teenager, can start actually, thinking about what's that one thing that makes you get up in the morning and start planning for it. You still do your normal entertain yourself, but you don't have to do it for 24/7. Sometimes we gotta put some effort into, learning new things, figuring out new ways. Because like I said, opportunities are out there up for grabs and it won't come to you. We just gotta go to it, people. Alright, thanks for listening, people. Just sharing thoughts here, but stay tuned, more coming. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you guys later.
Ladrija bulagaj,